should focus there that you tried it or not. That's the main point.
Yes, sir. Oh.
If you want to go faster, if you want to move forward, then you have to try, right?
Yes, sir.
Then it will be easier for you to do.
To
So
go faster.
yeah.
Farhan,
Assalamualaikum,
aske
sir.
get up.
Walaikum salam. Farhan, how are you?
Yes, sir. কেমন আছেন, sir? Sir, I'm
I'm
very.
good. I'm very good, and I also expect you to be very good condition.
Nah, I'm fine, sir. But in some, the days are becoming very busy.
Yeah, it should be busy
I'm becoming
because
very busy.
you are growing up. That's why you should have more responsibilities. The more you have responsibility, you are more busy, right?
Yes, sir.
And to be busy, it proves you are becoming a man, right?
Oh, sure, sir. But sir, you can figure out the positive thing in everything.
Yeah, and if you are not becoming busy, that means you are still child.
Nah. চমৎকার কথা যে আপনি বললেন একটা।
So we want you to be a
Busy
bigger
every day.
man, right? Bigger man, not in size, also in action.
Sure, sir. Sir, আপনি বললে আমি ফিজিক্স মিডিয়ার অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্ট টিচারও হয়ে যেতে পারি, আপনি বলেন।
Inshallah, that day will come.
Sure, sir.
That day is not that far. It's
Sure,
very close.
Sir, exam কখন দিব?
After doing warm up, you know,
না,
even if
টাইম নাই।
For one full class, we will go for the test.
Yeah.
আচ্ছা না স্যার, আপনাকে বলেন স্যার, আমি হ্যাঁ স্যার, আমি ফারহানকে বলতেছিলাম স্যার।
Okay, listen. You might know that one, like the athletes or the football player,
They do warm up
cricketer.
for a very
Cricketer,
tough session.
before going to bat or bowl or they start the match, they must have some warm up, right?
Sure, sir.
So you do some work now in class, then you go for
Yes,
the
sir,
match. Okay. Then it will be in equilibrium condition.
Sir, what about if we do the warm up and never go for the match?
If you go to the match, that is making you more smarter. If you are not going to the match, that means you are doing only warm up. your life is going with
শুধু warm up করি স্যার, আমরা ফিউচার ম্যাচের জন্য শুধু রেডি হই স্যার, একদিন ম্যাচ খেলবো না বড় ভাবে।
You are then will be proved like someone, the army, they are army only for eating, not for any war. So, okay, they do exercise, they eat, but they never,
as much as you can.
when the war comes, they flee.
We will go for it.
Yeah, they are saying that our leader, you do the war, we are not in the war.
Sure.
Okay. So always embrace the war. Okay, no problem, it's okay. Now look here, I gave you the homework 1C and 4, right? And
yes,
Hassan, he tried, he reported. It's really nice that he tried. And Farhan is very busy, but not busy with this 1C and 4, most probably. Right, Farhan?
Yes, sir.
ফারহানের কি অনুষ্ঠান শেষ? নাকি
না,
আরো
আমার
আছে?
ওই মেয়ে দেখা শেষ, অনুষ্ঠান সামনে।
নাবিদ
তো আছে, হুলুদ আছে, এনগেজমেন্ট আছে, হাবিজ।
না অত কিছু না।
নাবিদ, did you try?
পানি খেতে গেছে।
জি স্যার।
Did you try, Navid?
No sir.
You did not try, and
No, sir.
we got actually plenty of time, right? after our last class, we had this
Yes, sir.
5 days after another class, right? So that's why it is expected that you do this small work, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so if you don't
Yes,
try,
sir.
then how can we move forward? Is it possible? Hmm?
No, sir.
অবশ্যই না স্যার।
So let us see. At least Asan tried. Let us see. He might help us to go forward, right? Yeah,
স্যার আমার ইয়েটা ভুল হইতে পারে এই কারণে
it's
স্যার
okay. It's
স্যার
okay.
ভুলও ট্রাই তো
ক্যান
করছি।
Yeah,
ফরওয়ার্ড
see. So
করতে
Navid,
পারবো।
Navid, you read it, please. Navid, 1C, huh? Right. Write on your copy this one also. You have the worksheet printed, Navid? Worksheet 3.
ইয়েস স্যার।
Yeah, all of you please get it printed. It's very important to get printed because we have graph here also. So read, Navid, read.
নাভিদ
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear. Yeah,
Hello?
read. Yeah,
Okay,
read from
okay, sir.
1C.
Ramp Q is removed. The car again leaves ramp P as in B and now lands directly on the ground. The car leaves ramp P at time t is equal to 0 and lands on the ground at time t is equal to capital T. Sketch the variation with the time t of vertical component v of the car's velocity from t is equal to 0 to t is equal to capital T. Numerical values of v and t are not required.
Okay, it's just saying to give one typical graph, right? Without any numerical values, just sample graph. So what are the conditions they gave? The ramp Q is removed. So where is ramp Q? Let us see. This one, right? This is removed. Okay, ramp P. What are the other conditions? The car again leaves ramp P as in B. Huh. As in B, and now lands directly on the ground. Okay, where is B? Directly it will go to the ground without going to the ramp Q.
শিওর স্যার, কোনো সমস্যা নেই।
Okay, the car leaves ramp P at time t equals 0 and lands on the ground at time t equals t. On figure 1.2, sketch the variation with time t of the vertical component v of the car's velocity from time t equals 0 to t equals t. Numerical values of vy and t are not required. So what will be happening if we don't have this ramp Q? Do you think it will go to this place or it will go somewhere here?
স্যার ক্যান ইউ রিপিট দ্য কোশ্চেন?
The question already in front of you, right?
স্যার যে
The,
কথাটা বললেন ওইটা বলতে।
okay, I said if you remove this ramp Q, then this car will go till here or it will go little bit a little bit less than before horizontally. What do you think?
স্যার মানে আই থিঙ্ক ইট ইজ লেস
Less. You think it is less. So
বিকজ
if it
স্যার
is if it is less, if it is less, Then you think about the condition they said. They are saying how VB. VV means the vertical component of the speed, how it's varying. Hmm? How it will vary. Here time t equals 0 and here time t equals t, capital T, and t is for landing on the ground. 0 is that when it leaves ramp p, that time it is time t equals 0. Okay, so vertical component of v, how it will change. So vertical component, we know that horizontal component will always be constant, right? Isn't it? Horizontal component of velocity will be always constant, right? Same. Hello,
Yes, sir.
respond please. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So vertical component will vary, right? So it's going from here to up, then its vertical component is gradually decreasing, right? So from time 0, we have the vertical component. How much is the vertical component? Can you remember? 3, right? 3. The vertical component was 3, right? So when 3 means there is some value, okay. So when it reaches here, then the vertical component is 0, right? At the maximum height. Hello?
Hello, sir. I'm
Yes, are you
listening.
listening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's coming here, the vertical component is 0. Then when it again goes down, the vertical component increases, and vertical component is maximum here on the ground. So the vertical component we are getting here 3, and the vertical component when it touches the ground just before it will be same or different. That one is my question. Hello, please reply, do reply. Farhan?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Farhan, where are you, my intelligent boy?
কি যে বলেন স্যার?
Yeah, why you are silent today?
Isn't it, sir? I'll be talking from now.
Yeah, where is Navid? Navid, are you eating or
পানি খেতে
drinking or
গিয়েছে।
sleeping? Navid?
Sir, I'm here.
Yeah, please reply. Why, what I'm asking, like here we started, right? So
Yes,
that
sir.
Yes,
time
sir.
the vertical component
So
was
I think
3.
it will be the same.
So
Sorry.
when it
Yes, sir.
reaches here, it is same, right? But if it is going like straight down, if we don't have RAM queue, then it will go straight down, right? From
Yes, sir.
here, straight go down here, right? So just
Yes,
before
sir.
touching the ground, my question is, will it be still 3 or it will be more than 3?
স্যার আমার তো ধারণায় স্যার ভেলোসিটি
Vertical component of velocity will increase and it will be more, right? The more
ইয়েস
it
স্যার
goes more down, it will be more, right? Because is when it's here, we have gravitational potential energy, right? And
ইয়েস স্যার
that gravitational potential energy will be converting to kinetic energy if it is going more down, right? So
ইয়েস স্যার
at the same position of it, like here, there will be 3, and if it is going more down, then it will be more, right? we
Yes,
don't
sir.
know exactly, we have to calculate it to get the exact value, but we understand at least that the vertical component just before touching the ground at time capital T, that time it will be more, right? Vertical component will be more, right? Isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
Yes, sir.
So uh, and when it's following this thing, uh, why we are getting this decrease in velocity or increase in velocity? Why? Because of gravity, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Acceleration due to
Yes, sir.
gravity. So uh, that acceleration due to gravity is a constant value, right? Isn't it?
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So when it's going up, that time we are getting constant deceleration, and when it's returning back to the ground, then we are getting constant acceleration, right?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it? So our graph, if we are starting from here, uh, your this one is velocity type graph, right? So at the beginning, we are getting some value of velocity is 3. We understand it is 3. So if we even don't think about the scaling, just randomly we are thinking that 3 is here, then we start from here, and half of the time, by half of the time is reaching to velocity 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And rest of the half time it is going to the ground, just touching the ground. So that time our velocity value will be bigger, right?
Yes, sir.
Velocity time will be bigger. So to reach the ground, we take more time, right? Like here, to reach from here to here, the time taken, and to reach from here to here, the same time will be taken. But when it reaches to ground, it taking little bit more time, right?
Obviously,
Isn't
sir.
it?
কারণ
It's
গ্রাউন্ড
take,
তো ওর নিচে।
yeah, for reaching the ground here, it's taking a little bit more time, right?
Yes,
Obviously, sir.
sir.
Yeah, so the time taken here to reach the vertical component 0, uh, the time taken from here to reach the ground, it will be a little bit more, right?
Obviously, sir.
Isn't
Yes,
it?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
that ratio or that one also should be shown in our graph. So, for example, this is our beginning and this is our ending. So we will take less time for reaching the maximum height and little bit more time to reach the ground, right? So here is ground, right? We are taking ground, and at the ground when it reaches, it will have more velocity. So I'm sketching. You try to understand. Like I'm sketching is arbitrarily. We said one thing that it is constant deceleration, right?
Yes, sir.
So constant deceleration will be like this, right? For example, it went here and reaches velocity 0, right?
Yes,
And
sir.
constant acceleration will be opposite of constant deceleration, right? So it will continue here and there will be more velocity, we said, right? Isn't it? Like the
Yes.
velocity we start at 3 meter per second. When it reaches the ground, we said velocity will be more, right? Isn't it? Then
Yes, sir.
one is, it is for going from Q to up, then from here up to the ground, we are getting this part. So you'll draw one straight line like this, where the two things you have to make sure that here the velocity value you are showing, the velocity will be more here. The time you are showing till here, it will be less, and the time, the other part, it will be more. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It's clear, right? So explanation and
ক্লিয়ার হবে না ক্লিয়ার হবে না স্যার এটা হইতে পারে
Yeah. So that one is actually
Sir,
sometimes it happens. It might not be clear. Then you can ask me. No problem.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. So
sir, a question.
yeah, sure. Some please.
Sir, why we didn't draw the graph more above? Why over here?
Where?
Like নিচে কেন? মানে আমরা আরেকটু উপর থেকে তো করতে পারতাম।
No, you can do also from here. No problem. But you should maintain that thing. That like you can start from here also. Then you go little bit
Oh,
here also. Okay, but you should maintain it that this velocity will be smaller and this velocity will be bigger.
bigger.
And this time to reach the maximum height will be less, and this is from maximum height to ground, it will be more time. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Asan, is it clear why it is?
Yes, sir. I understood.
Okay, okay.
We can do.
Yeah, if you understood, that is my pleasure. Thank you so much.
অবশ্যই।
Now, question number 4 also I gave you as homework. Did I give you homework? Question number 4. Can you remember that one? Asan, you tried that, right? Question 4. Hello, Asan.
Hello.
Asan. Asan. Have you tried it, Asan? Question 4.
তো মনে হয় পানি খেতে গেছে।
Okay, no problem. So we start, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
স্যার আপনি এইদিকে আসবেন কবে স্যার ধানমন্ডি?
Dhanmondi,
স্যার ধানমন্ডি আসবেন?
Dhanmondi is there is still not finalized when I'll come.
স্যার কার্ডিফের একটা মিটিং হইলো, আপনি ছিলেন না?
Yes, I was there.
তো আপনি তো আসছেন, আপনি বললেন ডাকলেন না কেন স্যার?
Because I was really in tight packed schedule. That's why it was not,
আবার স্কুলে আসবেন কবে তাহলে স্যার? ওটা কিসের মিটিং ছিল?
that was like get together for teachers.
আবার কবে স্যার গেট টুগেদার?
Uh, it's not sure if it was suddenly decided, then principal called us to have get together before going to break, winter break. That's why we went there. That's it. So 4A, right? Farhan, can you read 4A? Farhan.
1 second, sir. An object is moved from point P to point R either by a direct path or by path P or P to Q to R, as shown in figure 4.1. P and Q are on the same horizontal level. R is vertically above Q. Explain whether the work done moving the object against the gravitational field is the same or different along paths PR and PQR.
Yeah, so what could be the possible answer? Any ideas?
No, sir.
So it's taking from, you see, P and Q are on the same horizontal level. R is vertically above Q. Explain whether the work done moving the object against the gravitational field is the same or different along paths PR and PQR. So Asan is disconnected maybe, right?
Sir, to message parilo. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Will you open it?
Which one open?
Okay, জানি না তো স্যার, যে কি খুলতে বলতেছে বুঝতেছি।
Okay, tell him to join to class. Then we can understand what he wants to
ও
say.
মনে হয় আপনাকে খুলতে বলতেছে, ওয়েটিং রুমটা থেকে ওকে এন্ট্রি দিতে বলতেছে।
Waiting room is open. Why is saying waiting room is open?
তো ও স্যার বলেন, হি ইজ সেইং যে স্যার উইল ইউ ওপেন ইট, এখন কি যে খুলতে বলতেছে সেটা তো আর বুঝতেছি না।
Okay, let me check. Hmm. Okay. So what could be the possible answer? Any idea? They are saying, you see, he's saying against the gravitational field.
স্যার
So
কারণটা হইলো যেটা যে
yeah,
ডিসটেন্স তো একই আসলে, মানে ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট তো একই আসলে।
yes, displacement is same. So they are
So the
saying
car came back to the same place.
yeah. So what should be your answer? They are saying same or different. So will you say same or different?
সেম স্যার, কারণ ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট তো সেম।
Okay, very good, very good. So you write same.
স্যার সেম তো আসলে ওরা তো চাচ্ছে দুইটা অপশন, এখন তো একটা তো সেম, অন্যটা
Another one is PR, right? Another one
ইয়েস
is
স্যার,
PQR.
PQR।
So for PR or PQR, both the directions, they are asking the work done is same or is different. When you will say same or when you will say different, when you are comparing both, right?
ইয়েস স্যার।
Yes, sir.
Only for one are you saying same or different?
স্যার এই আসানে ঢুকানো তো পাগল করে ফেলতেছে।
Asan. Asan is in the waiting room. Yes, Asan.
Sir.
Yes, you are disconnected, Asan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we are doing this question, huh? So we have two paths, PR and PQR to reach R. So the question is, we have the same work done or different work done to reach R vertically, like against the gravitational field, it's going vertically, right? If you think from the ground, this point R is working vertically against the gravity, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So as they are asking you the work done against the gravitation field, so for both the ways, we have the work done against the gravitational field is vertically moved distance. You will only consider the vertically moved distance, that is QR. Okay. Uh, if you are thinking of PR, we have both vertical component and horizontal component, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So as we are counting the work done against the gravitational field, we will consider here only the vertical displacement component, that is QR only. And also in this direction we have vertical component QR. So if we think according to that point, against the gravitational field, our displacement is actually QR, right? For both the uh, you know uh, both the ways or both the conditions. So our answer should be same, right? The work done will be same. Why? Because the work done against the gravity depends on the vertical displacement QR. Okay, is it clear?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
So write it here. Uh, the work
Yes.
done against the gravitational field will be same because the vertical displacement QR is same for both the conditions. Have you written?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what you wrote?
So the vertical displacement is same for both the conditions.
Mhm.
Sir, 16th January, where will you be?
16th.
Yes, sir.
16th January, let me check. I will be in Dhaka, inshallah. If
Oh.
there is no program, still I don't have any program.
তো তাহলে
16th,
আপনি
it
এই
is
উইকে আসেন, আমাদের তিনজনকে একটা, আমরা তিনজন একটা গেট টুগেদার করি।
16, right?
না 16th না স্যার, মানে আমি বলছি এই উইকে।
Oh, this week I'm busy.
Sir, sir,
This week I'm really tremendously busy.
the,
Wait,
the next week then,
uh,
first week of 2021.
after
Sir,
that, let's
will
try.
you take the class on Tuesday?
Uh, I'll tell you. I'll tell
কেন
you
স্যার, না
after
নেওয়ার
some
সম্ভাবনা
time.
আছে?
No, we will just rearrange. Maybe we will rearrange. I will tell you, huh? After at the end of the class, I will tell you. Let us finish this, huh? Question 4 we finish,
Yes, sir.
then we will continue the other part. What? How much time is left? 6 minutes, right?
Yes,
6 minutes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, around 6 minutes we left. So you wrote it, right?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So what you wrote, Navid?
Sir, the yeah condition. Wait, sir.
Yeah, what you wrote?
Sir, the last line I didn't write.
Yeah, what you wrote, that one you tell me.
No, sir, I didn't write this one.
Okay, you did not write this one. So right now, then tell me what you wrote.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Wait.
So from here you can write, right? It's written here. The
Yes,
question
sir.
is giving you the idea. Like you will write the work done. The work done moving the object against the gravitational field is the same because the vertical displacement QR is same for both of them or both the conditions.
Hmm.
So did you write?
Yes, sir.
Wait, sir. 1 second.
Yeah, Assam, have you written?
Sir, I'm
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
right,
Done.
please. Yeah, what you wrote, Navid, can you read?
The work done moving the object against the gravitational field is the same as. Yeah. Wait.
because
Foreground moving the object gravitational field is the same.
Because they're
the the vertical displacement QR is same for both the conditions.
yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So any doubts here? What I explained, you have any doubts here?
আপনি বুঝাবেন না doubts.
If you have any questions, please ask me now.
How do you, sir?
Have you any queries?
আপনি
Asan?
বুঝাবেন queries মানে দুঃখ.
Sir, I'm
Yeah,
listening.
yeah. So if you don't have any queries, then we'll go to part B, okay?
Sure, sir.
Part B, look, here we are getting the second condition of projectile motion, right? This
Yes.
one. So this one, can you read, Farhan, what is written here?
Obviously, sir. A ball is thrown with an initial velocity v at an angle theta to the horizontal as shown in figure 4.2. The variation with time t of the height h of the ball is shown in figure 4.3.
Yes,
এতটুকু কি
yes,
আসলে দেখা যাচ্ছে, নিচে দেখা যাচ্ছে না?
yes. Then
তারপর স্যার air resistance is negligible. Use the time to reach maximum height to determine the vertical component v of the velocity of the ball for time 0.
yes. So use the time to reach maximum height to determine the vertical component VB of the velocity of the ball for the time t equals. That means when you are throwing the ball, what was the vertical component? That one you have to find from the time. You see,
Yes,
there
so
is given the time scale, right?
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
you understand from here how much time is taken to reach the maximum height. How much
Yes,
is the
sir.
time?
1.5 second.
1.5 second. Very good. So it is your time to reach maximum height, and you know the vertical component will be 0 in the maximum height, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So you know one formula, V equals U plus AT.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
that formula will help you to get the time taken to reach the maximum height. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
you do it now. Do it now. V equals U plus AT. I already told you the formula. And your V, the final velocity is 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Initial velocity you have
Sir,
to find.
we have 1 minute remaining. So
Yeah,
when will you
that
join
that
again?
after 10 minutes you will join, but by this 10 minutes you will do the working and come back and tell me your answer. Okay?
বুঝছো নাবিদ?
Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, what?
You
অবশ্যই, sir.
come
Clear.
back and tell me your answer. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Bye, bye, sir.
Try it.